And good evening. Hello everyone. Welcome back. Hopefully you all had a wonderful day. We're going to take a look and see what is on your path currently. That's what I'm going to do with this evening. I'm intrigued because this morning was all about your intuition and tapping into that energy. And it was talking about what is coming at you, the next chapter. And so that is what I'm hoping to tap into. I want to tap into this next chapter, this new gateway that some of you are working your way through right now. Your intuition, being in tune with yourself, is definitely going to be a part of that energy. So I do want to take a look and see beyond this morning, beyond this gateway. So, as always, take what resonates, leave what does not. These are general readings, so everything may not resonate for you. It's your job to kind of nitpick through this like crows. Why is crows coming through? There are a few things with crows. In the nature portals that I don't have, that I used to use way back when this channel first started, was all about that untapped magical energy inside of you. That was, when I got them, I shuffled them and they gave me the crows. That card represented me. And it represents the untapped magical potential inside us all. But I'm seeing how crows kind of bring shiny things. Bringing shiny things into your life. And shiny things for me represent the higher vibration of things. What are these? Chop wood, to be fair, deep knowing. There is a balancing of these energies. There is a balancing that needs to take place. Because here's that deep knowing. There's that card of intuition again. What else you got? What else you got? Underneath, we've got Observer. There's the Aquarian card. Grounding this energy is a fork in the road. Guiding this energy is Poised. I'm going to slide these up. Looks like we're doing things a bit differently this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Past energy, we've got By the Book. And future energy, we have No Place Like Home. This is shifting you to where you are supposed to be. You're supposed to be somewhere, and look, there's message in a bottle, there's that static. There's that static in your intuition. You're coming across new choices here. You will be coming across new choices. And if you're not in balance, you could take the long way around. These are talking to me. Use the big cards. Let's see what else is on this path of yours. By the Book, I'm hearing a traditional way will not help you with this. A traditional way of doing things will not help you moving forward. I talked about the clairs this morning. And everyone has the ability to tap into their own intuition. Period. I'm a firm believer of that. And it doesn't matter what religion you follow. Let me be clear with that. Because when people pray, they're talking to a higher energy. It does not matter what higher energy it is. When you meditate, it's kind of like prayer. You're tapping into that higher energy. It does not matter what divine energy you believe in. But there is a divine energy there. And for those of you who are agnostic, for those of you who do not believe in a higher power, there is still a personal power that we all have. That's non-negotiable, at least not in my eyes. Everyone has that higher power inside of them that connects them to the earth. Okay? Okay, glad we covered that. So stepping into that energy is going to be a necessity for moving forward. But it's almost, with this observer, we do have Aquarius here, but it's almost as though you're too far away from it. That's what I see with this. I don't usually see this like this, but you're too far away from it. And it's time to get closer to it. It's time to get closer to it, because notice how poised, she's touching those stars. She's tapped in to that energy that seems so far away. So it's time to tap into that energy. It's time to tap in to your intuition, into who you are. Underneath, we have the world. There's those endings and new beginnings again. There's the sun, good things trying to come in. The Nine of Wands, there's that healing. All of these cards, Seven of Pentacles, all of these cards came through this morning. This has taken its time, definitely with the Seven of Pentacles, definitely taken some time. In the past, we have the Six of Cups. We've got the Seven of Cups. Look at that. Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, Two of Wands. Bit of confusion. Bit of confusion because of past situations. Six of Cups. I feel like that's the traditional way of doing things. There's the Ten of Pentacles in your present energy. We've got the Seven of Wands. Okay. With the Ace of Cups, you need to be having better boundaries with yourself and with others. You know, having better systems in place is what I'm hearing. Having better systems in place. Five of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. And the Devil. Some of you don't believe that you can do this. Some of you don't believe that these gifts exist. I was like that for the longest time. Let me be clear. I was like that for the longest time. When I was hearing different things come through with my intuition, I was like, you know, that's just a bunch of baloney. That's just a bunch of kaflooey. But there was something about it that I couldn't shake. There was something about it that I couldn't shake. And the more that I kind of listened to it, I did observe at first. I did observe. And the more that I listened and the more that I observed, the more that I understood that what was coming through for me was actually happening. That the small little nuggets of things that the universe was dropping in, I was like, oh, that's happening. Oh, that's over here. Oh, that's over here. Some of you aren't even acknowledging that part of you. Because some of you could be afraid of what that means for you. And yes, when I first started doing this, my intuition, after I started to listen to it, my spirit guides would drop things in on me constantly. And I had to set up boundaries, Seven of Wands. I had to set up systems that allowed me to understand on a physical plane what was coming through for me. It was a few years ago, I had to call my stepmother because I'm like, look, they're overwhelming me, like I don't know what to do. And she explained to me that the divine energy has no sense of time. None. So when I was awake at 2, 3, 4 a.m. listening to all of this be downloaded to me, I was like, what am I supposed to do? She was like, tell them to knock it off. Tell them that they need to find better systems as well. It was hand in hand. I needed to find better systems. They needed to find better systems. And we needed to have a meeting of the minds. And that's what I feel like needs to happen as you move forward. You need to believe, first off, that you are intuitive, that you are magical, that you do have divine energy inside of you. All three of those things are true. Period. You can't tell me otherwise. And you wouldn't be here on this channel if part of you didn't believe that as well. Just gonna throw that at you this morning. Even though it is this evening, I'm recording this about a half hour after the other one. But I'm throwing that at you, is you wouldn't be here on this channel, you wouldn't be watching tarot videos if a part of you wasn't already connected to that divine energy. So there is something to learn here with this fear. What is, first off, I'm going to take a look at this fear. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, Three of Cups, Strength and Temperance. It's about bringing it together, about how it's going to impact your life. You are afraid that, other people may think it's a bunch of kaflooey. That's okay. That's okay. Ugh. My nose itches. That's okay. Because it's not for other people to understand. You were walking a spiritual journey for a reason. Other people aren't supposed to get it. You are. It's like the family of doctors. It's like the family of doctors, and the one person wants to be an artist or a chef. Of course the family's not going to understand it. Of course their friends are going to be like, are you insane? But it's something calling you inside of you that you need to be following, that you should be following. Because it's a part of you. So don't let other people try and talk you out of this. Don't let other people try to convince you otherwise. And I feel like that's where this fear comes in. How will other people perceive you? They're going to perceive you one way or the other. But it's not your job to dictate how other people see you. It's your job to dictate how you see you. So what is the Seven of Wands? Seven of Wands for me, please. There's that Knight of Swords. There's that a message of clarity coming in. We've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Look at those messages coming in. Knight, Knight, and Knight. And then we have the Three of Wands. Absolutely. You've got these messages coming in on a physical, on an inspirational, on a mental wavelength here that are trying to bring it all together. Three of Wands that are trying to get you to move forward with this. But again, we're going back to that static. We're going back to that static of you keep trying to shut it down. You keep trying to push it away when the universe is trying to get you to embrace it. And yes, I'm hearing someone say, what if I don't like what my intuition has to say? Join the club. We've got jackets. We do. There are things about people and situations and family members and connections that we all have, that our intuition has told us something that we did not want to be true, and it ended up being true anyway. It happens. Your intuition is bringing those messages in so you can be prepared, so you can put forth the work and put up boundaries. That way when shit hits the fan, when that intuition is like, hey, this person's not being honest with you, or hey, this person's telling your secrets, or hey, this job isn't for you, you can plan accordingly. As much as I hate to say this, I hate to say it, I love to say it all at the same time, my intuition is never wrong. It's never been wrong. And one of the tools that I use are my tarot cards. They are. And sometimes when I pull cards for other people, I don't want to say something, but I can't hold it back because that is my intuition. That is what needs to be said at that time. And I've told people this. I'm like, look, I didn't want to tell you this, but my intuition is telling me that I have to tell you this. And I tell them this, and they're like, oh my God. Having this knowing, having this understanding is part of the gift. Some of us view it as a blessing. Some of us view it as a curse. That's up to the perception. That's up to you. You can take it and be miserable, or you can take it and be proactive. It's up to you. It is up to you. So let's say for argument's sake, these are starting to bend and bow the wrong way, that you do end up putting in better systems and better things in place. What comes next? King of Swords, that's the clarity, that's the truth. The Three of Pentacles, things start to come together. The Page of Swords, absolutely, and Justice. I feel like the storm that you're going through will start to even itself out. The storm that you're going through will start to have calmer waters. It's like fighting against the ocean that's trying to push you in another direction. You're trying to head that way and the ocean's shifting you this way. When you stop trying to fight it, I feel as though you'll be better off, is the words that are coming to my mind, but you'll see how it all fits together. You will see how it all fits together. So, zodiac signs that I see for you. We've got fixed signs again, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. We've got Libra, we've got Capricorn, Leo, Sag. And that is what I see. So, thank you guys very much for joining me. As always, I really hope this helped. And I will see you all again later. Bye, guys.